Welcome back, coin collectors. Today we are counting down the top 5 most valuable United Kingdom 10 new pence coins. While most ordinary 10 new pence coins are worth only face value, certain years, special varieties, proof issues, and rare minting errors can command impressive prices among collectors. In exceptional cases, unique error coins and ultra-rare proof specimens have sold for thousands of dollars. Let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom 1969 10 new pence coin in circulated condition. Many collectors come across this large and heavy coin and immediately wonder whether it is rare and how much it could be worth today. In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1969 10 new pence, examine its unique features, discuss collector demand, and reveal its current market and auction value in US dollars. Stay with us until the end for some valuable collecting tips. The 1969 10 new pence coin was issued by the United Kingdom during the transition to decimal currency. Britain officially adopted decimalization in 1971, but the new 5 pence and 10 pence coins were introduced earlier to help the public adjust to the new monetary system. The 1969 10 new pence was equivalent to the old 2-shilling florin and was produced in large quantities for circulation. More than 314 million examples were minted in 1969, making it one of the most widely distributed British decimal coins of its era. The 1969 10 new pence coin is notable for its large size compared to modern British 10p coins. It was struck in cupronickel, weighs approximately 11.31 grams, and measures 28.5 millimeters in diameter. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, while the reverse displays the crowned lion design created by Christopher Ironside. Because it was issued before decimal day, the coin represents an important chapter in British monetary history and remains popular among collectors interested in the decimal transition period. When discussing rarity, it is important to understand that the 1969 10 new pence is not considered a rare circulation coin. With over 314 million pieces produced, collectors can still find examples relatively easily today. However, condition plays a major role in determining value. A heavily circulated, damaged, scratched, or worn coin generally attracts limited collector interest. Most collectors prefer coins with strong details and minimal wear. Nevertheless, even damaged examples remain collectible because of their historical significance as early decimal coinage. Coins with unusual minting errors or exceptional preservation can command significantly higher prices than ordinary circulated pieces. Now let's talk about value. In circulated condition, most 1969 10 new pence coins are worth only their face value or a small collector premium. Typical circulated examples generally sell for around 15 cents to $1 depending on condition and demand. Coins that are heavily worn or damaged may sell for even less. Uncirculated examples are more desirable and can bring approximately $3 to $6 or more. At specialized auctions, exceptionally preserved specimens with certified high grades may achieve higher prices, but ordinary circulated coins are usually inexpensive because of their enormous mintage. If you're collecting British decimal coins, always inspect your 1969 10 new pence carefully. Look for strong detail, original surfaces, and minimal scratches. Avoid cleaning coins, as cleaning can reduce collector value. Store coins in protective holders to prevent additional wear. It is also worth checking for unusual mint errors, off-center strikes, or other production anomalies, as these can sometimes be worth much more than standard examples. Building a complete set of early decimal coins from the late 1960s and early 1970s can be a rewarding and affordable collecting project. The United Kingdom 1969 10 new pence coin is a fascinating reminder of Britain's transition to decimal currency. While it is not a rare coin due to its massive mintage of more than 314 million pieces, it remains an important historical collectible. In circulated condition, most examples are worth only a few cents to about $1, while uncirculated specimens can sell for several dollars or more. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced collector, the 1969 10 new pence is a great coin to own as part of British numismatic history. Next up, the United Kingdom 1975 10 new pence coin in bad or heavily circulated condition. Many people discover these old British coins in coin jars, inherited collections, or pocket change and immediately wonder whether they might be rare or valuable. In this video, we will explore the history of the 1975 10 new pence, its unique features, collector demand, rarity in damaged condition, and its current auction market value in US dollars. The 10 new pence coin was introduced as part of Britain's transition to decimal currency. The United Kingdom officially adopted decimalization in 1971, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence system with a simpler decimal system. The large 10 new pence coin was actually introduced before decimalization and continued circulating afterward. The 1975 issue was produced during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and was struck in very large numbers. Approximately 181 million examples were minted, making it one of the more common dates in the series. Because of this huge mintage, collectors generally do not consider the 1975 10 new pence to be a rare coin. The 1975 10 new pence is a large copper-nickel coin weighing 11.31 grams and measuring 28.5 millimeters in diameter. On the obverse, it features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin. Around the portrait appears the royal inscription identifying the Queen. On the reverse, the coin displays the crowned lion standing atop the crown of St. Edward along with the denomination 10 new pence. This design became an iconic symbol of Britain's early decimal coinage and remains popular among collectors today. When discussing rarity, condition is extremely important. While some British coins become valuable because of low mintages or rare varieties, the 1975 10 new pence does not fall into that category. Since more than 181 million were produced, examples are still easy to find. In bad condition, with heavy wear, scratches, corrosion, stains, or damage, collector demand is very limited. Most collectors prefer higher-grade examples with strong details and attractive surfaces. A damaged coin may still be kept as a historical piece, but it is usually not considered rare. Only unusual mint errors or exceptionally preserved examples attract significant premiums. Now for the question everyone asks: how much is a 1975 10 new pence worth today? In heavily circulated or damaged condition, the coin is generally worth only a small amount, often between 10 cents and 50 cents. Some examples may sell for around face value, while cleaner circulated pieces can occasionally bring slightly more. Uncirculated specimens typically sell for only a few dollars, and proof examples can command higher prices depending on quality and collector demand. Because the 1975 issue is common, auction records rarely show high prices unless the coin has an unusual error or exceptional preservation. If you own a 1975 10 new pence coin, examine it carefully before assuming it is valuable. Check for unusual minting errors, off-center strikes, double strikes, or other rare varieties. Avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning can reduce collector value. Store the coin in a protective holder to prevent additional damage. If you believe your coin has an unusual feature, consider having it evaluated by an experienced coin dealer or professional grading service. Even common coins can become interesting collectibles when they possess unique characteristics. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 1975 10 new pence coin is an important part of British decimal coinage history. Although it is a fascinating piece from the era of Queen Elizabeth II, its large mintage means that it is not considered rare. In bad condition, most examples are worth only a few cents to around 50 cents in US dollars. Nevertheless, it remains a great collectible for anyone interested in British coins and the history of decimalization. Next up, the 1968 United Kingdom 10 new pence coin in dirty or heavily circulated condition. Many collectors discover these large old 10 pence coins in coin jars, inherited collections, or mixed world coin lots and wonder whether they might be valuable. In this video, we'll explore the history of the coin, its unique features, rarity, collector demand, and current auction market value in US dollars. Stay tuned until the end because condition plays a huge role in determining whether this coin is worth only a few cents or significantly more. The 1968 10 new pence was one of the first decimal coins introduced by the United Kingdom before the country's official decimalization in 1971. The British government released the new 5 pence and 10 pence coins in 1968 to help the public become familiar with the upcoming decimal currency system. The coin had the same value as the old florin, or 2-shilling coin, making the transition easier for everyday transactions. The large 10 new pence coin remained in circulation for many years before being replaced by a smaller version in 1992. More than 336 million examples were struck in 1968, making it a common date among British decimal coins. The 1968 10 new pence coin was struck in cupronickel and weighs approximately 11.31 grams with a diameter of 28.5 millimeters. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin. On the reverse is the famous crowned lion passant designed by Christopher Ironside, along with the denomination 10 and the words new pence. This distinctive lion design is one of the most recognizable symbols on early British decimal coinage and remains popular with collectors today. When discussing rarity, it is important to understand that the standard 1968 10 new pence is not considered a rare coin because hundreds of millions were produced. Most examples found today are circulated and show wear, scratches, dirt, tarnish, or environmental damage. A dirty condition coin generally attracts little premium from collectors because the large surviving population means better examples are readily available. However, collectors of British decimal coins may still purchase heavily circulated examples as inexpensive fillers for albums. Demand increases significantly only when a coin displays an unusual mint error, exceptional preservation, or a documented variety. Ordinary dirty specimens are usually collected more for historical interest than investment potential. Now let's discuss the value that many viewers are curious about. A typical 1968 10 new pence coin in dirty, worn, or damaged condition usually sells for approximately 10 cents to $1 in the collector market. Coins with heavy discoloration, corrosion, or significant wear often trade close to face value equivalents. Better circulated examples may sell for around $1 to $3. Uncirculated examples can reach several dollars, while rare error coins or exceptional specimens may command much higher prices at specialized auctions. In most cases, a dirty 1968 10 new pence should not be expected to bring a large auction result, but it remains a fascinating and historic collectible. If you own a 1968 10 new pence coin, avoid cleaning it. Many beginners believe cleaning improves value, but collectors generally prefer coins in their original state. Cleaning can create scratches and reduce collector interest. Store the coin in a protective holder to prevent additional damage. Check carefully for unusual errors such as off-center strikes, double strikes, or other minting abnormalities, as these can dramatically increase value. It is also worthwhile to compare your coin with certified examples and consult reputable auction records if you suspect you have an unusual variety. The 1968 United Kingdom 10 new pence coin represents an important chapter in British monetary history as one of the first decimal coins introduced before decimalization. While a dirty or heavily circulated example is generally not rare and usually carries only a modest market value of a few cents to a few dollars, it remains a highly collectible historical piece. Its large size, crowned lion design, and connection to Britain's transition to decimal currency make it an attractive addition to many coin collections. Next up, the United Kingdom 10 new pence coin dated 1970 in circulated condition. At first glance, this coin may appear to be an ordinary piece of pocket change from decades ago. However, many collectors are curious about whether a 1970 10 new pence coin could be valuable, rare, or even worth hundreds of dollars at auction. In this video, we will explore the history of the coin, its unique features, rarity, collector demand, and current market value in US dollars. Make sure to watch until the end because some special examples can sell for much more than their face value. The 10 new pence coin was introduced in the United Kingdom in 1968 as part of the country's transition to decimal currency. Before decimalization, Britain used a complex system involving shillings and pence. The 10 new pence coin was designed to have the same size and value as the old florin, making the transition easier for the public. The 1970 issue was struck before Decimal Day, which officially took place in 1971. Millions of these coins entered circulation and were widely used throughout the United Kingdom. The coin represents an important period in British monetary history and remains a popular collectible among enthusiasts of modern British coinage. The obverse of the 1970 10 new pence coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin. Around the portrait appears the royal inscription identifying the Queen. On the reverse side, collectors will find the crowned lion standing atop the royal crown. This iconic design was created by Christopher Ironside and symbolizes British heritage and strength. The coin was struck in cupronickel, giving it a silver-colored appearance. It weighs approximately 11.31 grams and has a diameter of 28.5 millimeters. Because it shares dimensions with the old florin, many collectors appreciate it as a link between pre-decimal and decimal British currency. One of the most common questions asked by collectors is whether a circulated or damaged 1970 10 new pence coin is rare. The answer is generally no. The Royal Mint produced a very large number of these coins, and many examples still survive today in circulated condition. Most coins show signs of wear, scratches, discoloration, or minor damage from years of everyday use. Such conditions usually reduce collector value rather than increase it. However, demand still exists among beginning collectors who wish to complete date collections of British decimal coinage. The coins that attract the most attention are those with exceptional preservation, unusual minting errors, or proof quality strikes. These special examples are considerably rarer and can command significantly higher prices at auction. Now let's discuss the value of the 1970 10 new pence coin in circulated condition. A typical circulated example generally sells for about 25 cents to $2 depending on its appearance and overall quality. Coins with heavy wear, scratches, or environmental damage often remain close to their face value equivalent. Better circulated examples with attractive details may sell for between $3 and $10 to collectors seeking higher quality pieces. Uncirculated examples can reach $15 to $50 or more depending on grade and market demand. Exceptional specimens certified by professional grading services and preserved in near-perfect condition have occasionally achieved prices exceeding $100 at specialized auctions. Rare mint error examples can sell for even higher amounts when strong collector interest is present. If you own a 1970 10 new pence coin, begin by examining its condition carefully. Look for sharp details, minimal wear, and original surface quality. Coins that have not been cleaned generally appeal more to collectors than those that have been polished. Check for unusual minting errors such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or other production abnormalities. These features can significantly increase value. Store your coin in a protective holder to prevent further damage. Avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning often reduces collector demand and can lower its market value. For potentially valuable examples, consider obtaining a professional grading evaluation. Certified coins often achieve stronger prices when sold through reputable dealers or auction houses. The United Kingdom 10 new pence coin from 1970 is an interesting piece of British decimalization history. While most circulated examples are common and worth only a small amount, they remain popular among collectors due to their historical significance and classic design. Coins in excellent condition, proof issues, and rare mint error varieties can bring much higher auction prices and continue to attract collector interest worldwide. Next up, the fascinating United Kingdom 10 new pence coin from 1971 in fine condition. Many coin collectors and history enthusiasts come across this coin and wonder whether it is rare, valuable, or worth keeping. In this video, we will explore the history of the 1971 10 new pence coin, examine its unique features, discuss its rarity and collector demand, review its current market value in US dollars, and share some useful tips for collectors. Make sure to watch until the end because the value of this coin may surprise you. The United Kingdom 10 new pence coin was introduced as part of Britain's transition to decimal currency. Decimal Day took place on February 15, 1971, marking one of the most important changes in British monetary history. Before decimalization, British currency used pounds, shillings, and pence, which could be confusing for everyday transactions. The 10 new pence coin became one of the first decimal coins used by the British public. The 1971 issue holds special historical significance because it was the first year that the decimal system officially came into full use. Millions of these coins entered circulation throughout the United Kingdom, helping citizens adapt to the new monetary system. Because of its connection to this major historical event, the 1971 10 new pence remains an interesting collectible today. The 1971 10 new pence coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse side. The portrait was designed by Arnold Machin and depicts the young queen wearing the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Around the portrait is the inscription identifying the monarch. On the reverse side, the coin displays a crowned lion standing atop the royal crown. This elegant design was created by Christopher Ironside and symbolizes British strength, heritage, and tradition. The coin was struck in copper nickel, giving it a durable silver-colored appearance. The 10 new pence coin measures approximately 28.5 millimeters in diameter and weighs around 11.31 grams. These specifications made it identical in size and weight to the old 2-shilling coin, helping the public adjust more easily to decimal currency. When discussing rarity, it is important to understand that the 1971 10 new pence coin was produced in very large numbers. Because millions were minted, most examples found in circulation are not considered rare. In fine condition, the coin usually shows moderate wear from years of use, but major design details remain visible. Damaged examples, including scratched, bent, corroded, or heavily worn coins, generally attract less interest from serious collectors. Since so many examples survive, collectors usually prefer coins in higher grades. However, some collectors seek 1971 coins specifically because they represent the first official year of decimal currency. Although a damaged or heavily circulated coin is not particularly rare, collector demand remains steady due to the coin's historical importance. As a result, Even worn examples often find buyers among beginning collectors and those assembling complete decimal coin collections. Now let's discuss the value that most viewers are interested in. A 1971 United Kingdom 10 new pence coin in fine circulated condition generally sells for approximately 25 cents to $2 USD, depending on its appearance and overall preservation. Coins showing heavier wear or damage may only be worth their collectible novelty value, often ranging from 10 cents to 50 cents USD. Better preserved circulated examples can bring between $1 and $3 USD. Uncirculated examples are much more desirable and can sell for $5 to $20 USD or more, depending on quality. Exceptional certified specimens with outstanding preservation may achieve even higher auction results. However, ordinary fine condition coins typically remain affordable and accessible to most collectors. If you own a 1971 10 new pence coin, the first step is to examine its condition carefully. Look for clear details in the Queen's portrait and the crowned lion design. Coins with less wear generally command higher values. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can reduce collector interest and market value. Store the coin in a protective holder or album to prevent additional damage. If you believe your coin is in exceptional condition, consider having it evaluated by a professional grading service. Collectors should also watch for unusual errors, striking varieties, or exceptionally preserved examples, as these can be worth considerably more than standard circulated coins. Building a complete collection of early decimal coins can also increase the enjoyment and historical appreciation of the hobby. The United Kingdom 10 new pence 1971 coin is an important piece of British monetary history. While it is not generally considered rare due to its large mintage, it remains a popular collectible because it represents the first official year of decimal currency in the United Kingdom. In fine condition, most examples are worth between a few cents and a couple of dollars, while higher-grade specimens can command significantly higher prices. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just getting started, the 1971 10 new pence is a fascinating coin that tells the story of a major change in British history. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting content, rare coin values, and exciting auction discoveries. See you in the next video.